Hey, welcome to Investing with Stef YouTube channel. My name is Stefan, and in this channel we talk all about investing and we give you all the information to be a better investor and to maybe just start investing. This is going to be a video on the series of the 4 M's of investing. If you don't know what the 4 M's of investing is, I will have a link for you. Go check on my channel of one of the videos that I made. It's one of my first videos, so forgive me for the quality, but it will give you all the information that you need when it comes to the 4 M's of investing. So I'll just cover them again. So the 4 M's of investing is meaning, moat, management, and margin of safety. Today we're going to focus on moat. So we're going to talk about why it is important for a company to have a competitive advantage when it comes to our investing money, and why we have to pay due diligence when it comes to that. First, let's go to what is a moat. Now, essentially, a moat is the water that you find around a castle to protect the castle from invaders, to come and break down the structure of that castle. And that's the same thing with the business. You know, if you have a business, you essentially want a company that's going to last a long time, so that you also have an idea of what the growth will be of that company, you know, and also to know how much you're going to spend right now, so that your money will grow over time. Because essentially what we want to do is we want to buy a company that's on sale right now, and then just wait for it to go up to a good price, and then to grow with the company as we are waiting. It's as simple as that. So essentially a moat in a company is the competitive advantage a company has over its competitors. So the moat protects the business from competitors and new industry entrants. The wider the moat, the better. A very easy example of what a moat is you can think about the railroad business. You know, if let's say there was a railroad that was built a long time ago in the 1800s from one area across the country to another area. In today's world, it's going to be very hard to get right of way to lay new tracks for that business. So if you can buy that business at a really good price, you essentially have a built-in advantage into that company, because nobody's going to come lay down tracks next to you. So and if you can't find a company that has something like this in it, then obviously I don't want to invest in it, because it's not going to help us predict what the future is going to look like for that company. Now, essentially, today we're going to cover 5 types of moats, and we're going to delve a little bit deeper into that, and I'm going to give you some examples of certain moats. It's super easy. It's very easy. So take a pen, take a paper, let's write them down, or watch this video a few times, and it will help you to analyze a company for the future. So let's jump into the first one. Is price moat, switch moat, toll breach moat, brand moat, and secrets moat. Warren Buffett famously quoted, "A good business is like a strong castle with a deep moat around it." I want a shark in the moat. I want it untouchable. Essentially, also why we want a moat is to know that, you know, companies want to look at this moat and say, you know what, it's too difficult to actually even try to take out this company. It's going to take too long with too much money. So let's look at price moat. Price moat has 2 factors to it. You know, companies can take their products and make it a really low price, and nobody can compete with that. But this is the catch. Everybody can take their product and just put a low price to it, right? So don't just look at the low price of the product. Look also how much they are sourcing the product for. How much do they buy the resource for, and then turn it into a product. That is the competitive advantage that you have. Some products I can name is a Walmart, Costco, Coca-Cola is one of them, you know. So that's the first part. You need to understand that the low price. But the second part is, can it increase its price over time with inflation? As things get more expensive, can they go up more expensive? Think about Coke. 20 years ago, if you're 20 right now, maybe you won't remember, but 20 years ago, a Coke was a few cents. Now it went up maybe 3, 4, or 5 times already. So, but everybody's still buying Coke, and it's still fairly cheap or fairly low price. So that is the key part when it comes to pricing moat. So have a look at the company that you invest. Try to find out what type of moat does it have. Price moat is one of them. The other one is a switching moat. Companies build an ecosystem of their product, and you don't want to switch. A very famous one that everybody knows, Apple. People buy the computer, people buy the phone, people buy other type of products, and they interlink them. And it's difficult. It's very hard for people to switch from that type of ecosystem to another ecosystem. So it's got a built-in moat to it. Your dentist. People drive miles, kilometers, hours to go to their dentist because they know the person, they get good service there. They don't want to take the effort to go to another dentist. Most people, I'm not saying everybody, most people do. So a dentist has got its sort of moat built into it. Microsoft, the same thing with Apple. It's got computers. It has these type of built-in mechanisms that allows it to increase its price over time, and also for to create a environment where people feel comfortable and they don't want to switch. So switching mode is number 2, and I find it really interesting for people to not switch. So because I like switching, I like trying different things, but it keeps millions of people. So switching mode is really important. If you find some value in this information, please go ahead, like the video. It will really help to get it out there. We're also trying to reach 10,000 subscribers before the end of the year. Try to get it to as many people as we can. And also go ahead, like, subscribe, press the notification bell. I would really appreciate that. And also, don't forget to leave a comment down below, please. Third mode that you can try to identify is called the toll bridge mode. It says it all in the name, because if there is a bridge going from one area to another area over the river, and you have to cross that bridge to get to that place that you want to go. If you don't want to take the bridge and pay to go over the bridge, maybe at the toll gate, you need to take a long way around, and it's going to take 4 or 5 times the amount of time, and people don't want to do that. So you have basically the monopoly. Other companies, you can think of utility companies like your water treatment, and maybe your phone company, your electricity company. Essentially, you can't do anything without the electricity, so they can put up the price, and they have a almost like that railroad. You can't build another company next to it, and also sometimes governments are involved with utility companies and with toll bridge modes, so they don't want any other person to build another company, or it will take long and it will take a lot of money to compete with them. So you have a durable advantage when it comes to toll bridge mode. Just think of some of your utility companies. Another one, maybe some mines. A mine has got a hole in the ground, and that is its advantage. Nobody else can compete with that same hole, so it has that built-in moat on it. So that's another type of moat that you get. The fourth mode is brand mode. Everybody is familiar with brand modes. We all love buying a certain product that's associated with a company, with brand. Nike. I love Nike's products. Those are the shoes that I run in. They just give me they also have a lot of quality, but the brand itself, it stands out for me. Walt Disney. Think about it. Nobody wanted to make movies for children. Walt Disney did, but he built a brand, a strong brand around it. Now they are in the cruise ships. Now they are in the online streaming. They're doing, creating movies and products around their brand, and super strong. The future of Disney is, they have theme parks. Yeah, the future of Disney is bright, and I think still long, because of their brand capabilities on their name. So try to associate yourself with brands that has a long runway ahead of it. And then the last one that we're going to talk about is secrets mode. Excuse me. A secret mode is what I put here, Coca-Cola, like Intel. You know, it has some sort of patents in their products. Like Coca-Cola, it has a secret. I know some companies have similar taste, but it has sort of a secret with these distribution lines, with these taste of their products. Intel, same thing. They have a built-in secret in the way they can make their chips that nobody else can make it. So they have that built-in patent. Think about drug companies. Drug companies have certain drugs that nobody can manufacture because they have the rights to that drug. So secrets mode is also, I mean, all of these modes are quite important. Anything that you can identify that this company has that nobody can compete with. Not everybody has just one mode. Some companies, strong companies that you cannot compete with, sometimes have 2, 3 modes. I mean, I can think of Coca-Cola. They have price mode. They have brand mode, super strong brand. They have a secret mode. They have switching mode, not so much, but yeah. So they have really strong brand. They're one of the best companies in the world. I would highly recommend listening to Charlie Munger in his book called The Poor Charlie's Almanac. He has a section there where he dissects Coca-Cola, and I have a video linked to that, the top 5 books to read in investing, and I highly recommend that book. It's a really, really good book. I think I'm going to read it again. Anyways, so try to identify the brands that you have in your company. If you can't find a brand, if you don't think that that this company will stand out, maybe it's a pass for now until they can find one before you invest in them. So go ahead and put a comment down below. I would really like to know what type of brands have you find in a company. What type of brands do your company have, and which brand do you like maybe the most? Again, so my name is Stefan, and I'll see you in the next video, and yeah, have a good day. Bye bye.